You're welcome again to Black UG Africa Studios. In this video, the WHO boss, World Health Organization Director, explains how my life, your life, and everybody's life in the world was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. He explains why we ain't gonna go back to the old normal, but rather we should adopt to the new normal life with the pandemic. Listen, learn, enjoy, and in the end, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.
The best way to suppress transmission and save lives is by engaging individuals and communities to manage their own risk and take evidence-based decisions to protect their own health and that of those around them. The pandemic has disrupted the lives of billions of people. Many have been at home for months. It's completely understandable that people want to get on with their lives. But we will not be going back to the old normal. The pandemic has already changed the way we live our lives. Part of adjusting the new normal is finding ways to live our lives safely. It can be done. But how to do it will depend on where you live and your circumstances. It's all about making good choices. We're asking everyone to treat the decisions about where they go, what they do, and who they meet with as life and death decisions, because they are. It may not be your life, but your choices could be the difference between life and death for someone you love, or for a complete stranger. In recent weeks, we have seen outbreaks associated with nightclubs and other social gatherings, even in places where transmission had been suppressed. We must remember that most people are still susceptible to this virus. As long as it's circulating, everyone is at risk. Just because cases might be at a low level where you live, that doesn't make it safe to let down your guard. Don't expect someone else to keep you safe. We all have a part to play in protecting ourselves and one another. First, know your situation. Do you know how many cases were reported where you live yesterday? Do you know where to find that information? Second, do you know how to minimize your exposure? Are you being careful to keep at least 1 meter from others? Are you still cleaning your hands regularly? Are you following the advice of your local authorities? No matter where you live or how old you are, you can be a leader in your community, not just to defeat the pandemic, but to build back better. In recent years, we have seen young people leading grassroots movements for climate change and racial equality. Now, we need young people to start a global movement for health, for a world in which health is a human right, not a privilege.